Here comes an attack from Star Valley. That one blocked, deflected, and down. Now it's over. Now it is over. Evanston with the defensive block, and they win set 4.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball live on KNYN with audio online at mylocalradio.com. Just a quick reminder, since it is postseason, mylocalradio.com is not authorized to bring you video coverage of postseason events of the day, as the WHSAA has sold those rights to a out-of-state streaming company. Therefore, the WHSAA does not authorize mylocalradio.com to give you video of postseason events, but we can give you the audio, and we are happy to do so. ELAN OLLIFF coming to you live from Star Valley High School, where we are in day 1, round 1 of the 2021 4A West Regional Volleyball Tournament. The top 4 teams to leave this tournament will be seeds 1 through 4 at the state tournament in Casper at the Ford Wyoming Center just under a week from now. We are about 8.5 minutes away from the start of this one. When we come back, we'll set the scene. Evanston and Jackson on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball live on K9 with audio online at mylocalradio.com.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today. Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
They say the 3 most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
Welcome back to Star Valley Gymnasium, home of the Star Valley Braves, for the 2021 4A West Regional Tournament. They are the host team, and Evanston in the first round draws a familiar foe. It's the Jackson Broncs, coached by Coach Terry Yancey. And the Broncs have had a bit of a breakout year this year. This is the second game in a row that the Broncs and the Red Devils will meet. And first time, Evanston did come away with the victory in 4 sets. In every match that Evanston and Jackson has played thus far, there has been 1 set stolen by Jackson, and then, of course, Evanston able to kind of clean it up. But Jackson definitely has been a bit of a thorn in the side to the Red Devils. Jackson comes in with a record of 2-4 in the 4A Southwest, but an overall record of 7-15. Their signature victory was a 5-set victory over Natrona County just a few weeks ago. Evanston, on the other hand, comes in 4-2 in the 4A Southwest, 23-7, losing less than 10 games all year, and are currently looking at the number 4 seed of the West as they come into the regional tournament, number 4. Real quick reminder, they are not doing it the way that they've done it in the past. What they are doing is, instead of quadrant records, it's a straight 1 through 8 through all the teams in the West. Evanston comes in at number 4, Star Valley number 1. The Natrona County Phillies comes in at number 2. Cody Phillies come in at number 3. Your Red Devils at number 4. Jackson at 5. Rock Springs at 6. Riverton at 7. And Green River at 8. 1 match has already taken place here at the regional tournament, and it was a 3-set sweep by Star Valley over the Green River Wolves. So this is the situation. The winner of this game will get Star Valley tonight at 4 o'clock, and the loser will have to wait till tomorrow to play in a loser out, winner moves on match against the Wolves. Let's go ahead and kind of run through the bracket really, really fast as they have everything digitized here at this tournament. So again, Star Valley sweeps Green River. They will move on to the semifinals as we're waiting for the rest of the bracket to come up. Winner of this game, Evanston and Jackson, will play in that semifinal against Star Valley at 4 o'clock. The loser, however, will play at 9 a.m. tomorrow against Green River. And then after this match, it'll be Cody and Rock Springs. Winner will play at 5:30 against the winner of Natrona and Riverton. The loser of those two games will play at 10:30 tomorrow. And tomorrow's first games, 9 and 10:30, Evanston does not want to be there, because if you lose those games, you're out and your season is done. You win those, you still have to win one more high-pressure game in order to punch your ticket to state. Evanston's best chances lie if they win this first one and face Star Valley in a semifinal tonight. We're about 3 minutes and 45 seconds away from the start of this one. Red Devils and Bronx for the third time in 2 weeks. We're going to talk about what happened last time when we come back after this on the First Bank of Wyoming presentation.
Here with Evanston Volleyball head coach Tara Lawler. Coach
Volleyball
Lawler
on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
Evanston Regional Hospital is an affiliate of the University of Utah Health. Our partnership builds on a long tradition of collaboration between Evanston Regional Hospital and University of Utah Health. Inside these doors, our dedicated staff is committed to being your caring partner in your healthcare journey. Whether you need an MRI or surgery, are expecting a new baby, or you're having a heart attack, Evanston Regional Hospital is here to help. Evanston Regional Hospital. Healing begins here. As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Red Devils! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Welcome back to Star Valley High School as we continue to get ready for this one. 94 seconds away. Let's talk about what happened last time these two teams faced off. It was an awesome battle. Evanston came out on top in 4 sets. The final score of those sets, 23-25, as Jackson won the first set, but Evanston came roaring back, winning set 2, 25-18, set 3, 25-18, and set 4, 25-23. Stats for that match. Keep an eye and remember these two names for Jackson. Bella Santamaro and Carson Breeding. They combined for a whopping, a whopping 18 kills. 13 of them coming from the sophomore Carson Breeding. Also, we're going to be keeping an eye on number 20, Katrina Carlson, as well as Jade Ridgway, who is the presence at the front net. Bella Santamaro, though, the longtime star of this program, senior, has not been to the state tournament, and this is her best chance that she's had as this team has hit another gear. She had 5 kills and 3 blocks. The Red Devils, though, listen to these stats and realize it's going to take no less to do it again. Stacia Barker, 10 kills and 11 blocks. Bailey Critchfield, 4 aces. Mia Barker, 9 kills. Emily Freeland, 12 kills. Savannah Novakoski with 11 kills. You also got Mackenzie Porter, Lily Johnson, Abby Rigby, Jaylee Critchfield, all on the stat sheet with kills. 4 blocks from Lily Johnson, 2 from Abby Rigby, 1 from Bailey Critchfield, 1 from Mia Barker. And aces, again with the 4 from Bailey, the 1 from Stacia. You also got 1 from Freeland, 1 from Porter as well. So it was a full team effort, and it's going to take no less to get this one as we get ready for set number 1. Evanston comes out in their blue uniforms, white numerals, red outline, Evanston across the chest, Jackson in their white uniforms with the orange number. With the exception for Evanston, Bailey Critchfield, the libero in the white jersey with the blue numerals, red outline, Evanston across the chest, and Rachel Clemmer, the other libero. Reverse that, it's a black uniform with an orange number for her as they announce the starting lineups for the designated visiting team, the Jackson Hole Bronx. Of course, the libero, Rachel Clemmer, comes out and takes a wave. And number 3, Shyla May. She is the setter that really gets the offense going, that sets up this young lady, Carson Breeding. Again, 13 MyLocalRadio.com kills for her. Sarah Robinson comes out and takes a wave as the next starter. Jade Ridgway, the sophomore, waves as she is a big presence at the net. And Bella Santamaro, of course, coming out, as well as Katrina Carlson. And now for the Red Devils, as Evanston's got a good crowd contingency here. Jaylee Critchfield is going to get the start for the Red Devils. Stacia Barker also as well. And Bailey Critchfield, she's wearing 36 today, runs out. And Mia Barker. Of course, Emily Freeland is going to be there as well. Abby Rigby will also be in the starting lineup. And Savannah Novakoski, 11 MyLocalRadio.com kills for her, a career high for the junior Savannah Novakoski. So it's an interesting starting lineup as Jaylee Critchfield will get the start at setter. Kenzie Porter will be coming off the bench, no doubt about it. And she is very valuable here. As they line up, they run across, they'll meet at the net to tap hands. And we are almost ready to go here in this first playoff game for each of these two. Good contingency from Evanston here, all showing up in those nice, comfy-looking Evanston Stadium seats. If a certain person is listening out there, my birthday's coming up, that would be a great idea. Just kidding. Evanston on the left side of the net, Jackson on the right side of the net. Or am I kidding? A stadium seat I think would make a great birthday present if my wife is happening to be listening right now. Evanston on the left, Jackson on the right. Again, blue uniforms, white numerals for the Red Devils, except Bailey Critchfield, who reverses that white uniform, blue numeral. And for Jackson, white uniform, orange numeral, with the exception of Rachel Clemmer wearing the black uniform with the orange numeral that we saw the majority of the Jackson team in last time we saw them on Saturday in Red Devil Gymnasium. Shyla May will serve it for Jackson to get us started here. And the first one is on the way. First touch, Bailey Critchfield underway here in the postseason. Jaylee setting up right side, Savannah Novakoski off of the fingertips of the block on the near sideline and down on the 10-foot stripe. 1-0 Evanston on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Savannah with a reverse MyLocalRadio.com kill, and that'll bring up Kenzie Porter, who immediately comes in to serve. Makes sense. She's one of the best servers on the team. Porter sending it for the right corner. Good dig by Clemmer. Left side, Carlson blocked by Evanston and down on the Jackson side. 2-0 run to start it off. Lily Johnson and Stacia Barker in on the block. 2-0 here on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard in set 1. Porter to serve again. That one going for the back line, deflected high by Breeding. Carlson goes into the bench, keep it alive. Third hit clearance is way over the right sideline. Evanston, 3-0 starts. If you remember, Jackson went on an 8-3 run to start set 1 last time these two teams met just 6 days ago. Ace for Kenzie Porter, put it right into the face of a Jackson player in the back row center and down on the 10-foot stripe. Served by Porter again. Red Devils on a 4-0 run, and that's your score here on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. First touch, Breeding back row. Left side, Carlson, light hit, good dig at the 10-foot stripe by Porter. Bailey goes left side, Mia Barker off of a player on the right sideline. That's Shyla May and over the back line. No, did they give the point to Jackson? They did. I'm not sure what the call was there. I was looking at the reaction from Jackson, but they give it to Jackson, and that'll bring up Robinson to serve. First touch, back row, Bailey, Critchfield, Porter, cross set, left side, Stacia pushes it for the right corner, drops it in there. Finds the left corner, and Stacia Barker says, all right, we lose the serve. That's all good. I'll just kill this one by locating that same left corner that Evanston located so well just under a week ago. Stacia with her first MyLocalRadio.com kill. Mia Barker to serve. First touch, back row for Jackson. Back set for Bella Santamaro, dead center, over the fingertips of the block and down on the far side of the 10-foot stripe. And Bella Santamaro now on the scoreboard for Jackson. But as soon as that happens, Coach Yancey trades her out, and it'll be Rachel Klemmer, the black jersey libero, to serve for Jackson. 5-2 here in set one. First touch, back row, left side. Freeland. Porter goes right back to Emily, looking for the back line. Great dig by Klemmer. Breeding keeps it alive, sent over by Shyla May. Porter, jump set. Stacia off of the block and down. Puts it right off of the chest of Jade Ridgway and down on the 10-foot stripe. And Stacia Barker with another MyLocalRadio.com kill. That's 2 for her. It'll be Stacia to serve. Light serve, and that's off of Breeding. Robinson has to go into the bench to clear it out. Sent hard by Jackson. Third hit from the back line from Evanston is not going to clear. So just a miscommunication. It's 6-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard with Katrina Carlson to serve. Kills brought to you this year by MyLocalRadio.com. Kill it with powerful advertising. Reach your customers in high school sports. Call My Local Radio in Evanston, 307-789-8116. Left side, Emily Freeland looking for the back line. Down! Off of 2 Bronx in the back row. And Emily Freeland picks up her first MyLocalRadio.com kill of the match. Postseason volleyball is great, isn't it? Jaylee Critchfield to serve. 7-3 here in set number 1. Critchfield sends it over the net. First touch, back row, Robinson. May setting up Breeding, who puts it lightly over with the left hand. Evanston gets called for a lift. 7-4 Evanston on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Carson Breeding to serve for Jackson. Now one into the net. I don't know if you can hear him, but we got a good Evanston student section here, as it's 8-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Freeland to serve. First touch, Klemmer, back row. May, back sets. Jade Ridgway, right side. That goes off of Evanston and over the right sideline. Evanston thought they had an argument to say no contact, but there is contact, and it's 8-5. Jackson takes the serve back and will send Dylan Vivosky to serve. First touch, back row, Critchfield. Jaylee setting up Freeland, far side of the 10-foot stripe, looking for the left corner. 2 Bronx touch it, and it's out of bounds. Still kept alive, but it'll be a misfire on an attack from the left sideline by Carson Breeding. 9-5 Evanston on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Bailey Critchfield to serve. Again, winner of this will play Star Valley at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Loser will play Green River in a loser out, winner moves on match tomorrow at 9. First touch, back row, Breeding. May calms it down. Carlson from the far side of the 10-foot stripe hits an attack at Freeland, who digs it up. Left side, Savannah Novakoski over the back line. 9-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Shyla May to serve for the Bronx. First touch is not going to happen. It's actually over the back line. It was close. Great call by senior Bailey Critchfield, who told everybody it was going over, and they trusted her because it just barely was. Great read by Critchfield, and it's 10-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Served by Porter, kept alive by Breeding, and it's into the net, though. Red Devils on top 11-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Porter to serve again. That one kept alive by Carlson. May setting up Santamaro, dead center, barely over the net, kept alive by a diving Mia Barker, cleared out by Porter. Left side, Carlson off the Evanston block, and down on the Evanston side of the sports court here at Star Valley. It's not the hardwood, it's a sports court. It's kind of a plastic-looking material laid out in squares. It's almost exactly what these teams will see at the Ford Wyoming Center next weekend. First touch, back row, Critchfield, left side, Stacia pushed over the net, and now here come the Bronx. Left side, Breeding off of Bailey Critchfield, off the roof, and Freeland from the back row clears it out. May, cross set, left side, Breeding off of the fingertips of the Evanston block and out of bounds. Carson Breeding gets her first kill of the match to my account. That'll set up Lizzie Robinson to serve. First touch, back row, Bailey Critchfield. Porter, back sets to Mia Barker, tries to go cross court left to right. Good receive by Jackson. Breeding, left sideline. Great dig by Mia to keep it alive, but it goes off her at a weird angle into no man's land. Two Red Devils run and dive, but they can't get it. 11-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Robinson to serve again for Jackson. Red Devils lead in set one. First touch, Critchfield, left side, Stacia Light hit, drop that one down right on the other side of the net. Beautiful touch from Stacia Barker, who just lightly taps it, and it just drops, barely clearing the net. Stacia with her third MyLocalRadio.com kill. Left side attack from the Red Devils, returned by the Bronx over the back line. Red Devils 13-9 the lead. Mia Barker to serve. Red Devils on top. First touch, back row. Clemmer almost into the net. One hit return by Shyla May. Porter, back set. Stacia back line. It doesn't matter. It goes off of a Jackson. I thought I went off of Clemmer in the back row, but the referees say no. 13-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Red Devils leading by 3. Serve, first touch is Freeland. Porter passes right back to Emily. Far side of the 10-foot stripe. Yes, ma'am. And the Red Devils go up 14-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Stacia to serve. Emily Freeland with her second kill of the match. Stacia puts this one in the back row. Touched by Robinson. Breeding, left sideline attack. Blocked by Evanston, still on the Jackson side. Clemmer with the second hit goes to Ridgway, who clears it out from the shallow back row. Porter, cross set, left side. Freeland looking for the corner. Great dig by Clemmer. Breeding misfires on a pass and goes right into the ground. Timeout, Tara Yancey will take it as well. Red Devils lead it 15-10 here in set one on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today, Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
Red Devils on a 2-0 run as they lead it 15-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. ELAN bringing you the action live from Star Valley High School in Afton, Wyoming, side of the 2021 4A West Regional Volleyball Tournament. Winner of this game will play Star Valley at 4 o'clock in the semifinal. The loser will go down to the desperation bracket and play a loser out, loser out, winner moves on match against Green River tomorrow at 9. Left side, Breeding off the top of the tape. Over return by Evanston. Breeding sends it back, and the Red Devils go into the net trying to calm a second hit down. 15-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston up by 4. Served by Katrina Carlson for Jackson. First touch, Mia back row. Porter back set left side. Lily Johnson looking for the right sideline. Denied by Robinson. Pushed over by Shyla May. A diving Mia Barker keeps it alive. Blocked by Jackson. Sent back by Jackson. And the Red Devils get called for a lift. (15-12) on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Carlson to serve again for the Bronx. First touch, Critchfield back row. Porter cross set left side. Emily Freeland looking for the back row. Denied by Clemmer. May setting up Breeding left side into the nets. Red Devils get it back after the run by Jackson, and they needed it. Jaylee Critchfield and Savannah Novakoski check on for Kenzie Porter and Lily Johnson. This seems to be the line that gets things done for Evanston when Jaylee Critchfield is serving a diving dig, and Evanston's going to get it. A lift called on Jackson on the second hit after the serve by Critchfield. Red Devils up 17-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Jaylee, the freshman sensation, to serve again. That one into the net. 17-13 on the Impact Physical Therapy board as Jaylee gets the error, and that'll bring up Carson Breeding to serve. They've kept her rather quiet this match, only one kill to my account. And her serve tried to plant it in the right corner, but she goes way wide. Red Devils up 18-13. It'll be Emily Freeland to do the honors for the Red Devils. The senior bounces it around a few times and lets it fly. First touch, Breeding, right sideline. At the 10-foot strike, May, right side, Ridgeway. Blocked by Evanston and down. Called a lift on Jackson. And the Red Devils get a big block from Abby Rigby and Mia Barker. 19-13 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Freeland to serve again. And that one into the net. 19-14. Bella Santamaro checks in. So too does number 14, Dylan Vizowski. That'll be Vizowski to serve for the Bronx. First touch, back row, Critchfield. Jaylee, dump set, blocked by Robinson. Evanston sends it over on a third hit from Bailey. Critchfield over, returned by Jackson, and going up and putting it away is Mia Barker. 20-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Mia Barker with her second MyLocalRadio.com kill of the match, and it'll be Bailey Critchfield to serve for Evanston. First touch, back row, Breeding. May setting up Robinson, and it drops into no man's land. Literally had three Red Devils kind of looking at it in the back and front row, and it just kind of dropped, so it's a simple miscommunication. It cuts the gap down to 5 for Jackson. Robinson to serve. First touch, Mia Barker. Jaylee, back set, left side, Savannah Novakoski misfires into the net. I believe that's Shyla May, actually. Freeland with the diving dig in the back row. Jaylee goes to Mia, who puts it over on the third hit. Calmed down by Breeding. May, Santamaro, dead center, kept alive by Critchfield in the back row. Freeland lightly hits it over, and now Jackson will have a chance. Left side, Robinson off the fingertips of the block, kept alive by Evanston. Jaylee, cross set, left side, Mia Barker, blocked, and the Red Devils are going to get called for 4 hits. 20-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston up by 3. Timeout called by Coach Sarah Lawler. Red Devils lead here in set 1, 20-17. It's the WHSAA 4A West Regional Tournament live in Star Valley. First round action on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
They say the 3 most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
20-17, a big hi to Kathy Kuntz and Caden Fry in the MyLocalRadio.com chat room. That is the place to root on your favorite Red Devils, as they are 5 points away from taking set 1 But Jackson on a 3-0 run right now on the serving of Shyla May. It'll be May to serve for Jackson. Bounces it around and lets it fly from the right corner. It's a hard serve, back row dig, Freeland. Jaylee goes to Stacia. She puts it over the net. And a diving Breeding keeps it alive. Left side, Robinson off of Freeland and out of bounds. She tried to dig it in the right corner, and it just goes off her fingertips and over the back line. And now Jackson gets the point out of the Evanston timeout. And that's a big deal if you're Jackson, down by 2. Served by Shyla May. First touch, Bailey, back row, Jaylee, pop set to Stacia, block by Bella Santamaro. At the net, Santamaro cuts the gap down to 1. 20-19 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 5-0 run for the Bronx. May with the serve, diving Emily Freeland keeps it alive. Jaylee gets called for a lift, and the game is tied. 20-20, 6-0 run for Jackson. Shyla May to serve again. First touch back row, Freeland. Novakoski crosses back to Bailey, who puts it over from the 10-foot stripe. Jackson now with the chance. Left side, Robinson, fingertip hit. Evanston fielded it well. Mia Barker on the third hit pushes it over with 2 hands, and now the Bronx with a chance. Right side, Robinson off the fingertips of the block and out of bounds. Give the kill to Robinson as she put it off of the Evanston block and over the right sideline. And Jackson with their first lead of the match. A 7-0 run. Red Devils have got to stop this now. First touch, Mia Barker over return. Santamaro goes off of the head of Jaylee Critchfield and puts it over the back line. It was a light hit, so no injury, but it's a 22-20 lead for Jackson. May with the serve into the net, and the Red Devils needed that. It's a 22-21 lead for Jackson. And now you've got Porter and Johnson checking in for Novakoski and Jaylee Critchfield. Kenzie Porter to serve. Kenzie with 2 aces already in the match, looking for a third, but denied by Carlson. May setting up Santamaro, dead center off of a diving Porter and over the back line at the 10-foot stripe. 23-21, and it goes back to Jackson as Liz Robinson will serve. First touch back row, Bailey. Porter, cross set left side. Stacia looking for the back line, denied by Clemmer. May passes to Breeding on the third hit. She puts it over from the 10-foot stripe. Dump set, Porter, yes! Beautiful job by Porter again. She did it a week ago, and Porter dump sets it, puts it on the 10-foot line, and Kenzie Porter puts them down by 1. Right side attack by Carlson, and now the Red Devils with a chance. Left side, Emily Freeland over the back line. Set point, Jackson. Timeout, Red Devils. When we come back, it'll be set point Jackson here in set 1 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today, Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
Set point for the Bronx. It will be Rachel Clemmer to serve for Jackson. That's the Evanston student section you're hearing. Clemmer serves from the left corner. First touch, Freeland, back row. Porter, cross set, left side to Freeland, looking for that left corner. Clemmer denies her. May, left side, Breeding, off of the Evanston block and out of bounds. Over the back line, Carson Breeding, with her second kill of the match, gives Jackson the 25-22 win in set number 1. And they lead it 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard as we get ready for set number 2 right after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
Gee, Tommy, you look amazing. Did you try something different with your enamel?
No way. I wouldn't do anything to alter these pearly whites, but I did see Dr. McKay Frankham, who told me if I didn't floss, I could miss up 35% of food particles.
Really? You told you that?
Yep, and you know what? He's 100% right. I started flossing, and now I look better than ever.
Wow, I want to see Dr. McKay Frankham.
Well, give him a call. 307-789-8910. Easy to remember, right?
That's super easy. Dr. McKay Frankham at 307-789-8910. I'll call today.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Jackson takes set number 1. 25-22 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston started the set on a 4-0 run. Jackson responded, though, going on a massive run of their own. Evanston was leading 20-15, and Jackson goes on a 10-2 run to win it 25-22. So the momentum was with Jackson. That set lasts 26 minutes. Red Devils led in that set on our unofficial stats. Stacia Barker with 3 kills and a block. Kenzie Porter a kill and 2 aces. Mia Barker 2 kills and a block. Emily Freeland with 2 mylocalradio.com kills as well. Kill it with high-powered advertising. Reach your customers in high school sports with an ad here on the Evanston Red Devil games. Call mylocalradio.com at 307-789-8116 in Evanston. ELAN coming to you live from the 2021 4A West Regional Volleyball Tournament in Star Valley High School in Afton, Wyoming. Winner of this game will take on Star Valley at 4 o'clock. The loser will have to wait until 9 o'clock a.m. tomorrow, where they go to the desperation bracket. The winner of that game will move on. The loser of that game against Green River at 9 o'clock, between the loser of the first 2 matches, their season will be done. And Jackson, that 10-2 run at the end kind of tells you the story, but we've seen Jackson do this in 2 previous matches where they go on massive runs. Evanston has been able to weather them. So we'll see what happens with this second set. Not quite a must-win set for Evanston, but you don't want to go down 2-0 to Jackson. As we get set for set number 2, it'll be Red Devils who serve it first. As Abby Rigby checks out and Bailey Critchfield checks in, it'll be Critchfield actually to serve. So it's sisters Critchfield, cousins Barker, Emily Freeland and Savannah Novakoski. Bailey with the serve. First touch is Robinson, pushed back in by Santamaro from out of bounds. Third hit clearance for Jackson. Jaylee goes to Mia, left sideline pushed over the net, and Jackson with a chance. Left side, Robinson blocked by Evanston and kept alive by Jackson, but not for long. It was headed towards the floor, and it was a desperation hit that went towards the Jackson bench. And now Evanston takes the first point of set 2, rather. 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scored. Critchfield to serve again. First touch, Carlson, nearly an over return to it. Over, and double hit on Evanston. And Coach Lawler immediately shoots up and talks to the near side official, and there will be a conference, so the point not on the board yet. They're going to have a conversation here, see if it gets reversed. And if it does, it would just be a reserve. We'll see what happens here. Long conversation, and the whistle's about to be blown. And it is going to be Jackson ball. So 1-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Shyla May to serve for Jackson. First touch back row, Freeland dead center. Jaylee sets up to Mia. She's blocked, sent back to Stacia. Off the block, battle at the net, won by Evanston. Sent back over, though, by Bella Santamaro. Evanston, though, wants a Jackson player in the net, but they're not going to get it. Santamaro at the net puts it down at the 10-foot stripe despite multiple battles where Stacia was able to send it back to Jackson. And the Bronx lead it 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Third kill by Bella Santamaro, served by May. First touch, Critchfield back row, and Stacia with the deke move puts it over on the third hand and put back over by Jackson. Blocked by Evanston, off of Jackson and over the right sideline. Red Devils tied up at 2 apiece. Big block by Stacia Barker, and that'll bring up Kenzie Porter to serve for the Red Devils. 2-2 here in set 2. May, cross set, left side. Carlson looking for the back line. One-hand dig by Bailey. Mia pushes over the net, blocked by Santamaro. Stacia goes for the right sideline from the dead center of the net, too wide. 3-2 Jackson. Katrina Carlson, or excuse me, that is Sarah Robinson to serve for Jackson. First touch by Freeland into the back row, or excuse me, into the bench. 4-2 Jackson after the ace by Lizzie Robinson. First touch back row, Critchfield. Porter, back set right side. Mia off of the fingertips of the blocks. Bella Santamaro on the right sideline. Puts it down on that right sideline. And Bella Santamaro, who was a little quiet in the game just a week ago, anything but here in the playoffs. 4 kills for Santamaro, 2 in each set. And we are early in this second set. Jackson leads it 1-0 and leads set 2 5-2. Served by Robinson, first touch Freeland on the left sideline. Porter runs up, setting up Stacia, looking for the back line, and it's an over return into the net. Evanston picks up the point. Stacia drops the hammer, and that's her 4th MyLocalRadio.com kill of the match. Evanston down by 2, Mia Barker to serve. First touch, Clemmer, it's heading out of bounds. May calms it down, left side, Breeding, blocked by Evanston, and down on the right sideline. Red Devils with the big block from Stacia and Lily Johnson cut the gap down to 1. Served by Mia Barker, first touch May. She sets up left side, Carlson on the far side of the 10-foot stripe, and it's good. So the run ends at 2, and Jackson gets a kill from Katrina Carlson. It's her first of the match. To my unofficial stats as Caitlin DeRue checks in for the Red Devils. Good to see her. It's been a while as she's finally cleared concussion protocol. Red Devils down 6-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Not for long. Emily Freeland gets a beautiful set and just drops the hammer, bounces it off of a Brock and over the back line. Freeland with her 3rd kill of the match, served by Stacia, first touch, Breeding. Left side, May goes to Carson, Breeding, blocked by Evanston and down off of Katrina Carlson and into the Jackson bench. Tie set. Abby Rigby and Lily Johnson with the block. Served by Stacia, first touch, Breeding, left sideline, May Back to Breeding. Left side attack. Blocked by Evanston, and it's over the right sideline, rather. Towards the Evanston bench. A diving Abby Rigby couldn't get to it. And Jackson gets the lead back after the 2-0 run by Evanston. Katrina Carlson to serve for the Bronx. First touch, back row, Critchfield. Porter. Cross set to Freeland, who puts it over with two hands from the left sideline. Dead center attack from Ridgway, and Evanston called for a lift on the receive. Jade Ridgway gets the lead out to 2 with her first kill of the match. Serve received by Freeland. Porter goes right back to Emily and lightly hits it. Just barely touches it on that left sideline. It gets over the net and rolls off of a Jackson defender and down to the ground. (8-6) on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. I have it at 8-7, but here at Star Valley, they have it a little bit differently. I guess I must have given a point somewhere. Oh, and they just updated it. Anyway, attack from the back row by Clemmer, trying to clear it out in desperation, and actually hits inside the right sideline. And it's 9-7 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Clemmer with her first kill. Served by Breeding. First touch, Daru heading out of bounds, trying to chase it down as Critchfield. 10-7 Jackson on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in set number 2. Breeding to serve for Jackson. First touch, Daru, left sideline. Jaylee sets up Freeland, who lightly hits it, barely clears the net. May with the first touch. Here comes an attack, left side. Robinson hits the right sideline with both hands. Two-hand push for Sarah Robinson, left sideline to right sideline, and it is 11-7 Jackson. Serve by Breeding over the back line, and the Red Devils cut the gap down. Emily Freeland to serve, down 11-8 here in set 2. Also 1-0 Jackson. May, back set, Ridgway, blocked by Evanston, diving. Savannah Novakoski keeps it alive, and running out of bounds is Jaylee Critchfield. They clear it over in third hit. Left side, Breeding. Attack kept alive by Mia Barker, the 10-foot stripe. Freeland puts it over on the third hit. May, Ridgway, blocked by Rigby. One-on-one, Rigby gets all of it and puts it down on the 10-foot stripe. Freeland to serve. Down by 2, and they're on a 2-0 run. Emily, first touch, Breeding, back row. May, left side. Robinson off the fingertips of the block. And the Red Devils get called for a lift on the receive. Jackson up by 3. Dylan Vazowski to serve for the Bronx. First touch, back row, Critchfield. Novakoski back to Bailey, who slaps it over from the 10-foot strike. Over return, waiting for it from Savannah. She sends it back. Left side, Robinson off the fingertips and down on the back line. Sarah Robinson makes it 13-9 Jackson. Her 4th kill of the match. Vazowski to serve again. First touch, Critchfield, back row. Jaylee, cross set, left side, Mia Barker, blocked! Bella Santamoro on that left sideline, and it's down. Timeout, Tara Lawler. Red Devils down 14-9 after the big block by Bella Santamaro. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
This presentation on MyLocalRadio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in
You hear coaches and athletes say it all the time. It's hard to beat a team 3 times in a season. That's what Evanston's trying to do with Jackson, but Jackson leads it 1-0 and lead this second set 14-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. On a 3-0 run on the serving of Dylan Vizosky. First touch, back row, Bailey. Jaylee back sets to Savannah Novakoski. Give it to her. Drops it down right in front of the block, and Savannah Novakoski cuts the gap down to 4. We need a big game the rest of the way from Novakoski, Freeland, and all of them. Served by Bailey Critchfield, received by Jackson, left side Robinson. Going for the back row, denied by Critchfield. Cross set, Mia Barker looking for the far side of the 10-foot stripe. Give it to her. Mia Barker from the left sideline. Plants it down there, and that is her third MyLocalRadio.com kill of the match. Critchfield to serve again. That's Bailey Critchfield. First touch, back row, Breeding. Running up to get it is May. Sent back over by Robinson into the net. Red Devils cut the gap down to 2. The timeout might be what the doctor ordered. Bailey Critchfield to serve again. Out there with sister Jaylee, Emily Freeland, Savannah Novakoski, and the cousins Barker. Light serve on the far side, the 10-foot line. Ace for Bailey Critchfield. As soon as it left her hand, you knew that it was going to have a good shot. It was light and absolutely expertly placed. Red Devils down by 1. 4-0 run for Bailey Critchfield. The serve. Looking for the back line, denied by Breeding. May goes right back to Breeding. Back row clearance, diving dig in the right corner by Freeland. Mia Barker from the 10-foot stripe, over the back line. Skied it over, and Jackson ends the run at 3, and the Red Devils down by 2. Shyla May to serve for Jackson. Rock Springs and Cody on deck. Served by May. First touch, Freeland, back row. Jaylee, back set, right side, Savannah Novakoski. Yes! On the back row, right corner. Novakoski cuts the gap down to 1. 3 kills for Savannah, and that'll bring up Kenzie Porter. This set is not even close to being over. It's 15-14 Jackson. Served by Porter. Back row touch by Breeding. Left side Carlson. Deflected high by Freeland. Kept in by Critchfield. Mia back row clearance. May cross set. Bella set tomorrow. Misfires. She swings and misses, and it drops down. Red Devils tie it up. Porter to serve again. That one is careening towards the left sideline. Breeding has to clear it out on the third hit. Porter, jump set, goes to Lily Johnson. Everybody in their dog thought it was going to be Stacia Barker. Johnson and Barker jump at the same time, and it goes Lily Johnson who puts it off, and the Red Devils take the lead. Timeout, Tara Yancey. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
When you want something custom built for your home, farm and ranch, vehicle, or trailer, it needs to be done with precision, be strong, and be affordable. Get all this and more when you work with the Steel Shop at Ellingford Brothers. You bring the plan or idea, and they'll make it a reality. The Steel Shop sells and installs vehicle accessories like bull bars, running boards, and bed liners. They also specialize in truck and trailer hitches as well. Get it built to last. Ellingford Brothers, 221 County Road in Evanston.
Back to that play that put Evanston up 16-15 here in set 2. It was a beautiful set by Porter. Johnson and Stacia jump up. Maybe Stacia just a little bit ahead of Johnson. Everybody thought it was going to be Stacia, but Lily pokes it through on the right sideline. Served by Kenzie Porter. First touch, Carlson, still in the back row. May calms it down. Breeding from the back row. Blocked by Stacia. Back on the Jackson side, headed out of bounds. Third hit is going to be a desperation clearance for the Bronx. The Red Devils with a chance. Porter, jump set, Stacia, yes ma'am! Left sideline at the 10-foot stripe. And Stacia Barker put the Red Devils up by 2. Her 5th MyLocalRadio.com kill of the match. Porter to serve. Back row dig by Breeding. Right side, Robinson over the right sideline. Red Devils up on a 5-0 run, and they lead it by 3. 18-15 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Porter to serve. Breeding back row. May has to chase it down, calms it down. Left side, Katrina Carlson. One-hit return by Critchfield. Left side, Robinson. Good block by Evanston, still on the Red Devils side. Mia Barker pushes it over with 2 hands from the left sideline. Right side, Katrina Carlson looking for the 10-foot stripe, denied by Lily Johnson, who dives for the dig. Mia Barker, left sideline, trying to go cross-court, denied by Robinson. She'll get the attack, left sideline off the Evanston fingertip block. Porter, dump set, looking for the 10-foot stripe, denied by Jackson. Left side, Robinson, read well by Critchfield. Porter, cross set, left side, Mia Barker, yes! No, it's actually, and it is, okay, so it looked like Mia Barker was gonna go into the back row, but it's off of a Jackson Bronc. It goes out of bounds. They keep it in bounds, and then they put it over the net, over the right sideline. Mia Barker with the kill, and it's 19-15 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serve received by Jackson. Bella Santamaro, dead center, through the block and down. Santamaro ends the run at 6, and the Red Devils up by 3. Carson Breeding, only 2 kills, none in this set. Served by Robinson, first touch, Critchfield. Porter runs up and keeps it alive with 1 hand. Sent back over by Johnson. Left side, Carlson kept alive by the Evanston block. Porter goes right side, Lily Johnson, light hit, down on the right sideline. Lily Johnson with 2 kills in the match, and the Red Devils are up 20-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Coach Tara Lawler clapping her hands in approval. Served by Mia Barker, first touch, back row, Robinson, May, setting up Santamaro, left side, dead center, looking for the far side, the 10-foot stripe, and she finds it. Bella Santamaro brings the gap down to 3. 20-17. Santamaro comes out, Clemmer comes in. The black jersey libero will send this one towards Freeland on the left sideline. Porter goes right back to Emily. Yes, down on the far side of the 10-foot line. Emily Freeland makes it 21-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. And the momentum has shifted towards the team in blue, and the timeout is called by the team in white. 21-17 here in set 2. Red Devils still trail 1-0 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
When you want something custom built for your home, farm and ranch, vehicle, or trailer, it needs to be done with precision, be strong, and be affordable. Get all this and more when you work with the Steel Shop at Ellingford Brothers. You bring the plan or idea, and they'll make it a reality. The Steel Shop sells and installs vehicle accessories like bull bars, running boards, and bed liners. They also specialize in truck and trailer hitches as well. Get it built to last. Ellingford Brothers, 221 County Road in Evanston.
21-17, your score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard as we are live from Star Valley High School in Afton, Wyoming, site of the 2021 4A West Regional Volleyball Tournament. Evanston has taken the lead over Star Valley 21-17 here in set 2, or excuse me, over Jackson 21-17 in set 2, but trail 1-0. Stacia Barker to serve. First touch, back row. Robinson, May setting up Breeding, left side, and the Red Devils are going to get the point. She goes over the left sideline a little wide. It's 22-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Served by Stacia again. First touch, back row, Robinson. May chases it, setting up Breeding, left sideline, into the net. 23-17. Red Devils 2 points away from tying this at 1 set apiece. Stacia to serve. Into the net. 23-18, and now Jackson with a chance to climb out of the hole that they find themselves in with Katrina Carlson to serve. First touch, back row, Mia. Porter. Jump set, left side, Freeland, off the fingertips of the block, off of 3 Bronx, and it's a 4th hit. Set points, Red Devils. It'll be Mia Barker to serve. They lead it 24-18, so it'll be quite a few set points. Check that. It's the one that you want, Red Devil fans. It's Jaylee Critchfield. She sends this one across the net. It's a light serve, and it's over, returned into the net. Ace by Jaylee Critchfield to win set number 2. The freshman does it again, and the Red Devils have knotted it up at 1 set apiece. Winning set 2, 25-18. We'll be right back with set 3 after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
When do you schedule doctor appointments?
In bed before I fall asleep. In the car waiting to pick up my kids.
We can even do it after breakfast.
We all lead busy lives. Online appointment scheduling puts you in control. In just 90 seconds, you can make an appointment with a primary care provider or specialist at evanstonanytime.com. Select the day and time most convenient for you. Enter some basic information, and just like that, you're scheduled for care. Schedule appointments for next day and beyond at evanstonanytime.com.
For more than 10 years, the professional and friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions has been serving customers in Wyoming and Utah. Professional technicians live and work in communities across both states. This way, we're able to provide quick, quality service to all of our customers. We serve businesses of all sizes, and we also provide service and supplies for HP printers. Call us today to see how we can help with all your printing and copying needs. Mountain West Business Solutions, a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
One set apiece as we head into set 3. Evanston wins set 2. A set that lasts 22 minutes. Jackson gets out on a bit of a roll. They have a 14-9 lead, and then Evanston goes on a massive 9-1 run to take a 19-15 lead, and then would close it out on a 6-2 run. And the Red Devils take set 2, 25-18 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Well, Evanston barely loses set 1, come back and win set 2, 25-18. This is exactly what happened just a week ago in Red Devil Gymnasium. They lost set 1, 25-23. Then Evanston took set 2 and set 3, 25-18. And then won set 4, 25-23. And it's been very similar to how things kind of played out in Jackson a few weeks ago. Evanston won set 1 fairly easily, but that was because it was senior day and they had seniors that don't usually play a whole set. Then Evanston took a 2-0 lead. Jackson won 25-23 and then forced Evanston to go to 30 points to win set 4. And that's kind of where we're at right now, as Jackson will serve to start set number 3. Jackson on the right side of the net, Evanston on the left side. It'll be Shyla May for the Bronx to do the honors to start us off in set 3. 1 set apiece. Served by May. First touch, back row, Bailey. Jaylee runs up, sets it. Left side, Mia Barker trying to go cross court, denied by Robinson. May, right side, Carlson over the back line. Red Devils get the first point here in set 3 rather. 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, and now that'll bring up Kenzie Porter to serve as Jaylee Critchfield and Savannah Novakoski check out. Porter to serve. Into the net, 1-1. That'll bring up Lizzie Robinson for the Bronx. Her serve barely over the net, kept alive by Critchfield. Porter, cross set, left side, Stacia Barker looking for the back line. It goes off of Clemmer, kept alive by Robinson. May has to clear it out on the third hit. Critchfield with the good receive. Porter, jump set, left side, Mia Barker. That one deflected up high. No one was there, and it's going to go down. On the right sideline, and the Red Devils get the lead on the kill by Mia Barker. It'll be Mia to serve. First touch, back row, Robinson. May passing left side, Breeding, and she plants that one down the left sideline. And Carson Breeding ties it up at 2. That is Carson's third kill to my count. She was kept quiet in the last set. Rachel Clemmer to serve. First touch, Critchfield. Porter, jump set, left side, Emily Freeland. Blocked and out of bounds. They couldn't square up the block. It goes towards the stands, and Freeland makes it 3-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard with her 5th My Local Radio kill of the match. Kill it with an ad in high school sports. Reach your customers. Call mylocalradio.com 307-811-789-8116. Left side attack by Carson Breeding, looking for the right corner, and she finds it. Breeding with back-to-back kills. You don't want to wake up that sleeping giant. She went off for 13 in Evanston just a week ago. Katrina Carlson to serve. First touch, Critchfield. Porter, jump set, left side, Emily Freeland. Light hit, looking for the 10-foot stripe, denied by Breeding. Shyla May goes right back to Carson, left side, blocked and out of bounds. Rigby and Johnson couldn't quite square it up, and Carson Breeding is waking up. Served by Katrina Carlson into the net. Red Devils tied up at 4. So Katrina Carlson with the service error, and that'll bring up Jaylee Critchfield to serve. Evanston needs to go on a run here, create some separation. It's all knotted up at 4. Jaylee with the serve. That one deflected high by Robinson. It'll be her after the pass from Ridgway over the right sideline. Evanston takes the lead 5-4. Jaylee to serve again for the Red Devils. Critchfield sends that one at the right corner. First touch, Robinson. May setting up Breeding, who goes over the left corner. Dead center, trying to put it in the left corner, but she goes over it, and the Red Devils up 6-4. Served by Critchfield. That one off of Clemmer, a diving May gets to it, and no one else is going to get there. Down after 2 hits. Red Devils up 7-4 on a 4-0 run. Jaylee Critchfield to serve again. First touch, back row, Robinson. May calms it down. It'll be Carlson from the 10-foot stripe into the net. Up by 4 is Evanston on a 5-0 run. Critchfield to serve again. First touch, back row, Clemmer kept alive by May. Breeding from the 10-foot stripe clears it out. Jaylee, cross set, left side, Emily Freeland, light hit, looking for the 10-foot stripe, denied by Breeding. Carlson goes right back to Carson, way over the back line. Red Devils stretch the lead out to 5 on a 6-0 run. Timeout, Jackson. Evanston's got the momentum here in set 3. It's all knotted up at 1 set apiece, but the Red Devils lead set 3, 9-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball and K9 and mylocalradio.com.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. T-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom bodywork when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see all the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Red Devils on a 6-0 run on the serve of, guess who, Jaylee Critchfield. We talked about it earlier. This seems to be the rotation, the line, however you want to call it, where everybody is in their ideal spots and things seem to happen, and they're on a 6-0 run on the serving of the freshman. Critchfield bounces it around, gets ready to send it over. They lead 9-4 now. Served by Critchfield, first touch Carlson, and that one's heading out of bounds, kept alive by May. Back row clearance by Carlson. Jaylee, back set, right side, Savannah Novakoski on the 10-foot line. Diving dig by Robinson, says no. Right side, Carson Breeding, dug up by Freeland on the left sideline. Left side attack from Freeland, off of Carlson, and down on the near side of the 10-foot stripe. 7-0 run for the Red Devils here in set 3. They lead it 10-4, served by Jaylee. First touch, Clemmer in the back row. May goes to Carlson. She puts it over the net. Diving dig by Jaylee, keeps it alive. Bailey goes Emily Freeland. Left side attack, looking for the back line, denied by Clemmer. Right side, Carson Breeding, and she's blocked. Red Devils get Jackson to go off on an illegal hit. I believe it was a double hit. Or no, 4 hits, excuse me. Evanston actually didn't get the block. They just caused her to hit it twice. Served by Jaylee Critchfield. First touch, Clemmer as the Red Devils lead 11-4. Right side, Carson Breeding looking for the far side of the 10-foot stripe, and the run ends at 8. Red Devils now lead 11-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Carson Breeding to serve. Sophomore lets it fly. First touch, Critchfield back row. Jaylee back set, right side, Emily Freeland looking for the right sideline, denied by Carlson. May, cross pass to Robinson from the left sideline, blocked! Abby Rigby down on the Jackson side of the sports court, and the Red Devils lead it 12-5 after the block by Abby Rigby. Emily Freeland to serve for Evanston. Lead by 7. First touch, Robinson back row. May, right side, Ridgway, blocked by Evanston and out of bounds. Jade Ridgway with the kill. That is her second of the match. And now Evanston's got that type of gap that if you can continue to trade points, you can take the set. Just don't let Jackson go on a crazy run as Shyla May gets ready to serve for Jackson. Runs up, serves, and first touch, Critchfield back row. Jaylee cross set left side. Mia Barker, light hit, looking for the 10-foot stripe, denied by Robinson. Back to Robinson on the attack, and in the back row, Freeland says no. Right side, Savannah Novakoski looking for the 10-foot line, pushed over by Robinson from the left sideline. Critchfield first touch, Jaylee setting up, Rigby, light hit, and puts that one down on the near side of the 10-foot stripe on the right sideline. Abby Rigby gets a beautiful pass from Jaylee Critchfield and gets her first kill of the match. Served by Critchfield. That's Bailey, by the way. Diving dig by Clemmer, kept alive by May. Robinson with 1 foot on 10-foot stripe, clears it out. Jaylee, cross set, left side, Mia Barker, off of the block of Jackson into the back row, kept alive by Breeding. Left side, Robinson, and it's through the Evanston block and down on the Evanston side of the sports courts. Red Devils lead by 6, 13-7 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Sarah Robinson with her 5th kill of the match. Shyla May to serve for Jackson. That one barely over the net, and it's an ace at the 10-foot line. Freeland read it well, but she's maybe a fraction of a second late as she slid head first to try to get it, but give the ace to Shyla May. Served by May again. First touch, Freeland, back row. Jaylee, jump set over to Stacia, blocked by Santamaro, and it's right back at Barker, down on the sports court. Jackson starting to build a little bit of a run. It's 3-0 since Jackson took over. 13-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Served by May. First touch, Critchfield, back row. Jaylee, back set, right side, Savannah Novakoski looking for the back row, denied by Clemmer. May goes left side, Robinson, over the block, diving Emily Freeland, over return, sent back by Carlson, calmed down by Mia. Jaylee goes to Freeland from the back row, looking for the back line, denied by Clemmer. Left side, Robinson off the Evanston block, still on the Evanston side. Critchfield, left side, Mia Barker, light hit, looking for the 10-foot stripe on the left side, no good. Right side to Jackson. Robinson pushed it over, Evanston gets it back. Mia Barker punches it over the net, looking for the back row. First touch, Breeding. Robinson, and Evanston gets the point. Lift called on Jackson. Porter checks in, so too does Lily Johnson, and Jaylee Critchfield and Savannah Novakoski come out. It'll be Porter to serve for Novakoski, and Lily Johnson takes Jaylee Critchfield's spot at the front row. Kenzie sends this one for the back line. That's an ace! It's off of Breeding and down in the back row. That is the third ace for Kenzie Porter in the match. Breeding's gonna come out, and Delaney McHugh comes in. Served by Porter. That one just barely over the net. A diving dig by Clemmer keeps it alive. Santamaro into the Evanston block, kept alive by Stacia, and Evanston will clear it over on 3 hits. Set over by Barker. Right side, Santamaro, right-handed from the dead center. Santamaro plants it down on the 10-foot stripe, and Bella Santamaro cuts the gap down to 5. That is her 7th kill of the match. Liz Robinson to serve. First touch, back row, Critchfield. Porter jump set left side. Stacia Barker, block, kept alive by Freeland. And the Red Devils, though, get called for a lift on the receive. Liz Robinson to serve for Jackson. 15-11 here in set 3, all knotted up at 1 apiece. Evanston on top. First touch, Critchfield, back row. Stacia from the left sideline, lightly hit. Breeding going to get an attack, left sideline, off of Freeland in the back row. Porter keeps it alive, goes to Mia Barker, pushes it over, looking for the right sideline, and it is just over. Timeout. Tara Lawler, Red Devils. Down 15-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
This is Colt Hamilton with Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston. I'm excited to announce our new Legendary Leadership Award. Each month we are going to be giving away $1,000 to a local legendary leader. We need your nominations. We want to start giving back to people that have stepped up to keep our community thriving. Nominate anyone from leaders among our schools, healthcare workers, first responders, and so on. Who do you know that has made an impact in our community? Together, let's recognize and reward people that have made a difference in your lives. Email me your nominations at leaders@RockyMountainYetiEvanston.com or click the link below. Again, that's leaders@RockyMountainYetiEvanston.com.
3-0 run for Jackson as Liz Robinson serves. Evanston leads it 15-12 here in set 3, but it's all knotted up at 1 set apiece. Evanston called the timeout. They got to get the point after the serve. Served by Robinson. First touch, Critchfield, back row. Porter, cross set. Right side, Mia Barker looking for the back row. Great dig by Liz Robinson. Bella Santamaro goes over the right sideline, and Evanston gets the point. Santamaro likes to hit at the center and thread the lines, and she just went over the right sideline, and the Red Devils pick up that point out of the timeout. Job number 1 done. Served by Mia Barker. First touch, Clemmer. Shyla May setting up Santamaro. Dead center. Blocked by Evanston. Still on the Red Devil side. Porter. Back set. Right side, Lily Johnson looking for the 10-foot stripe. Dug up by Robinson. Porter. Jump set. Stacia. Right hand. Over the net and down. Dead center of the court. And Stacia with her 6th My Local Radio kill of the match, and it's Red Devils up by 5, 17-12. Mia Barker to serve. Tomahawk over the neck, kept alive by Breeding. It'll be Carson Breeding from the left sideline, blocked by Evanston. Back on the Jackson side, they return it. Porter, cross set to Critchfield with 1 foot on the 10-foot stripe. Bailey puts it over. Bella Santamaro, dead center of the court. Good read this time by Porter. Left side, Emily Freeland looking for the back row. Robinson denies. Breeding, left sideline, and it is off of Mia Barker, over the net and into the Jackson bench. Carson Breeding is the power killer on this squad, and it seems like Santamaro's the sniper. Served by Clemmer, received by Evanston. Left side, Emily Freeland looking for the 10-foot stripe. Breeding denies. Shyla May, back set, right side, Katrina Carlson, blocked by Evanston, out of bounds. 17-14, Red Devils up by 3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Rachel Clemmer to serve. This one heading over the net. First touch, Critchfield, left side, back row. Jump set, Stacia Barker, right side, off of Shyla May and into the student section. Stacia Barker, rare attack from the left, goes towards the right sideline and gets it off of a Brock and into the Evanston student section. Red Devils up 18-14 on Stacia's 7th MyLocalRadio.com kill. To be Stacia to serve. First touch, Breeding. May goes right back to Breeding at the 10-foot stripe. Third hit clearance, and it goes into no man's land on the far side of the 10-foot line. And Carson Breeding with her 7th kill of the match. Cuts the gap to 3. Katrina Carlson to serve for Jackson. First touch, back row, Critchfield. Porter, jump set, left side, Emily Freeland. Yes! Put that down, dead center back row, and Emily Freeland makes it 19-15. Freeland with her 6th MyLocalRadio.com kill of the match. Jaylee Critchfield to serve. Red Devils up 19-15 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. First touch is an over return and out of bounds. Ace for the freshman. It went out of bounds over the right sideline towards the Evanston section. 20-15 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Jaylee to serve again. Katrina Carlson is going to switch out for Grace Regan for Jackson. Jaylee sends this one for the back row, kept alive by Jackson. Left side, Robinson drops that one down on the right sideline. Sarah Robinson from that left sideline, trying to go cross court, just threads the needle and drops it down on the right sideline. It's 20-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Served by Jackson, first touch, Critchfield, back row. Jaylee back set, right side, Emily Freeland, who goes out of bounds to track it and put it over. Jade Ridgway goes for the center and drops it down on the right sideline, and Ridgway makes it 20-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston lost set 1 on a big run where they had 20 and they just kind of stood stagnant. Served by Breeding, received by Drew. Left side, Savannah Novakoski off of the block, off of a head of a Brock player and down on the 10-foot line. Savannah Novakoski, the junior, is going to be big for Coach Lawler in 2022, but in 2021 she has played out of her mind, especially these last 2 games. Served by Emily Freeland. First touch, back row, Breeding. May back set, Ridgway on the 10-foot line. Good receive by Critchfield in the back row. Jaylee, right set to Savannah Novakoski, who goes high flying, launches an attack, received by Jackson. Left side, Robinson, Evanston trying to clear it out on 3 hits, and they're successful, and not quite as successful as you'd like. They do get it over the net, but they put it out of bounds off of the left sideline. 21-18 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. And now you're going to see Dylan Vysotsky to serve for Jackson. 1 set apiece. 21-18, Evanston leads. First touch, back row, Critchfield. Jaylee, cross set, left side, Mia Barker looking for the right corner, denied by Robinson. It'll be Sarah Robinson with the attack, blocked by Evanston. Rigby passes back to Freeland, pushed over by Mia Barker, kept alive by Robinson. Sarah Robinson, left sideline, back row dig. Freeland dumps at Jaylee Critchfield at the 10-foot line, and the third hit is going to get it over. Critchfield, left side, Mia Barker into the net. 21-19, Jackson on a 2-0 run. Served by Shyla May, that's Vysotsky. First touch, back row, Critchfield. Jump set, or pop set over to Rigby, who puts it back over the net. And now Sarah Robinson, light hit, diving at the 10-foot line is Jaylee Critchfield, and she can't get there at time. It's a 1-point set. Vysotsky to serve again. First touch, Critchfield, back row, Jaylee. Cross sets, Mia Barker looking for the back line, denied by Breeding. May goes Bellicent. Tomorrow, hard hit off of Bailey Critchfield. Jaylee sends it to Mia, and she clears it over in 3 hits. Shyla May going to Bella Santamaro again off the top of the net, kept alive by Bailey. Jaylee, Mia Barker looking for the back line, and it's over. Tie game. Over the back line, 21-21. Here in set 3. Vysotsky serving on a 4-0 run. First touch, Freeland on the right sideline. Jaylee back sets to Savannah, who puts it over lightly with 2 hands. Shyla setting up. Bella Santamaro, dead center, off of Evanston and over the left sideline. Bella Santamaro with 8 kills on the afternoon. Served by Vysotsky. First touch, back row, Critchfield. Jaylee back sets Emily Freeland from the 10-foot stripe off of Santamaro, and it'll be Robinson left side into the net. Tie game. And the Red Devils need to take advantage here. Bailey Critchfield takes the ball, walks backwards, shouts encouragement at her players, and gets ready to serve. 22 all here in set 3. It's 1 set apiece. Served by Critchfield. First touch, Breeding back row. May tracks it down. Santamaro off of the top of the net, and the Evanston block over the right sideline. Bella Santamaro takes the lead, 23-22. 9 kills for Santamaro, and that'll bring up Shyla May to serve for Jackson. She has 1 ace today already. Shyla sends it from the right sideline. First touch, Mia Barker on the right side. Jaylee setting up Stacia, looking for the back row, denied by Breeding. Sent back over by May. Evanston gets a good read from Freeland. Jump set. Stacia puts it down on the back line. Beautiful jump set by Jaylee. Stacia goes sky high and puts that one down right at the back line. It's 23-23. Next point would be a set point for either one of these teams. Serve by Porter. And that one is sent up high by Breeding. It'll be Carson who sends it back from the back row. Freeland with the touch. Porter jumps up. Stacia, light hit, down on the back line. It goes off of a jumping Jackson Brock and over her, down in the back row, and it's set point Evanston. Stacia with another kill. 9 kills on the day, served by Porter on set point. First touch, Breeding. May on the right side, setting up Bella Santamaro, who barely gets fingertips on it and sends it back to Evanston. Freeland from the back row, light hit, looking for the far side of the 10-foot line, denied by May. Breeding, left side, Robinson, kept alive by Critchfield. Mia runs out of bounds to keep it alive. Bailey puts it over on 2 hits, and a lift called on Evanston. Evanston wanted a lift earlier on the Santamaro hit. That was way out in front of her, but it's 24-24. Left side, Stacia blocked by Santamaro, kept alive by Evanston. Battle at the net, and it's going to go off of Jackson and out of bounds. What a play by Lily Johnson. It was a block. Santamaro goes for the attack, blocked by Evanston. It looks like it's heading down. Johnson is there, feeds it to Stacia, puts it off of Jackson and over the right side, left sideline rather. Set point Evanston. Served by Stacia. First touch, Clemmer, back row. May calms it down. Santamaro down in the back line, 25-25. This is going to be a battle just for the 3rd set. Each of these teams have 1 set. Rachel Clemmer to serve. Black jersey libero serving from the left sideline. First touch, Freeland back row on the left. It'll be Emily from the left side launching an attack. Over return received by Critchfield. Porter jump set. Stacia off of 1-2 blocks over the back line. Timeout Jackson, and it is set point yet again. We'll be right back with an Evanston set point in set 3. It's all knotted up at 1 set apiece on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
When you're looking for one location that is centrally located in Wyoming to host a business meeting or corporate retreat, always consider the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper first. With meeting rooms and amenities that everyone can enjoy at the Come On In is the best place to host events. The rustic decor, fireplaces, jacuzzis, pool, and large indoor atrium will make your event memorable. Call today and find out the ways we can help make your event a success. Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper. Call 307-432-6300.
Jackson takes set 1, 25-22. Evanston responds, taking set 2, 25-18. And set 3 is going down to the wires, 26-24 Evanston. Or sorry, 26-25 Evanston. Stacia to serve on a set point. It's a light serve. First touch, Robinson. Shyla May back sets to Carson Breeding. Light hit, blocked by Evanston. Down! Abby Rigby goes up and blocks the Carson Breeding attack and puts it down on the Jackson side of the court. And Evanston finally gets this set and take the lead. 2-1 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
In May of 2019, Uintah County School District No. 1 became the first school district in Wyoming to achieve a certified Level 1 on high reliability schools by the Rosana Leadership Center. We're focusing on 3 levels. Level 1 is a safe and collaborative culture. Level 2, effective teaching in every classroom. And Level 3 is a guaranteed and viable curriculum. We are certified Level 1 in safe and collaborative culture. This is Superintendent Ryan Thomas. Congratulations to everyone in our district. Keep up the great work.
Uintah County School District No. 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Wyoming is unique. When it comes to high school sports, we might travel 6 hours to a game, but when we get there, we know the other team, their parents, and the coaches. Wyoming is like one small town with really long streets. When your travels take you to Evanston, always stay with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Clean, comfortable rooms, a restaurant serving healthy, delicious food, and breakfast is always included. If you're bringing the team or following the team, stay with us every time you're in Evanston. The Best Western Dunmar Inn.
The Lumber Yard in Evanston caters to commercial and residential customers. They have all your DIY projects covered, including tool rentals. You can rent lots of things from tables and chairs to scaffolding and U-Hauls at the Lumber Yard in Evanston. Fully stocked and ready to help.
Well, set 3 was a barn burner. Let's see what we have here in set 2 as the Red Devils take control of the match. 2-1 going into set 2. And Evanston, the previous 2 times that Evanston has played Jackson in quote-unquote matches that count, Evanston has won it in 4. They won it in 4 in Jackson a few weeks ago and won it in 4 in Evanston last week. Matter of fact, very similar style. Jackson took set 1 in Evanston last week. Evanston came back and won 2, 3, 4. Very close sets. And today, Evanston drops set 1, 25-22, takes set 2, 25-18, and set 3, 27-25. Stat update. Numbers looking a lot better for Evanston as you have 9 kills from Stacia Barker, 5 from Mia Barker, 6 from Emily Freeland, 1 from Kenzie Porter, 2 from Lily Johnson, 1 from Abby Rigby, 4 from Savannah Novakoski. Abby Rigby with 5 blocks, Lily Johnson with 3, Mia Barker with 3. 2 aces for Jaylee Critchfield, 1 for Bailey, and 3 for Kenzie Porter as the Red Devils lead it 2-1 going into set number 4. It'll be Evanston to serve to start this set as they get ready for this one. Evanston on the right side of the net, Jackson on the left. This is the first event I've been to where they've actually switched sides every set. And Evanston with the momentum after dropping the first set and winning 2 straight sets. They took the first one with a pretty wide margin of victory, or the second one, sorry, with a pretty wide margin of victory, and the third one was an absolute type of game that'll take years off of Coach Tara Lawler's life. as they won it 27-25. Critchfield to serve and we're underway. First touch, back row. Robinson, left side attack. Great dig in the back row by Critchfield. Jaylee, cross set right side to Mia Barker. Goes right sideline, left sideline, down inside. Mia Barker with her 6th MyLocalRadio.com kill of the match. Kill it with powerful advertising. Reach your customers with an ad in high school sports. Call My Local Radio in Evanston today to see how they can help you. 307-789-8116. Bella Santamaro with an attack at the center, kept alive by Evanston. Savannah Novakoski into the blocks, cleared out by Stacia. May to Santamaro at the center, looking for the right corner, and she threads it in there. Bella Santamaro ties it up at 1. That is her 11th kill of the match. Leads the game by a wide margin. Shyla May to serve for Jackson. First touch, back row, Critchfield. Jaylee now going to set up Stacia with a beautiful pop set. Looking for the back row, denied by Breeding. Santamaro lightly puts it over. 10-foot stripe dig by Bailey. Left side, Mia Barker looking for the back row. Breeding says no. May, left side, Robinson, and that goes off of Mia Barker and careens towards the stands I'm sitting in. Off the left sideline, rather, and it's 2-1 Jackson on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Give the kill to Robinson. That is the 6th kill by Sarah Robinson today. Shyla May to serve. First touch, back row, Critchfield. Jaylee, cross set, left side, Mia Barker, off of Shyla May, and they can't clear it out, and 3 hits. It went off of Shyla May, out of bounds, tracked back down, and trying to clear it out on a 3rd hit was Shyla May, and it's 2-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Novakoski and Jaylee Critchfield check out, and that'll bring up Kenzie Porter to serve as Lily Johnson checks in as well. Porter, barely over the net, kept alive by Breeding. May, cross set, Bella Santamaro, blocked by Evanston, kept alive by Jackson. 3rd hit clear out by the Bronx. Porter, jump cross set to Mia Barker over the back line. 3-2 Jackson here in set 4. Red Devils lead it 2-1. And that'll bring up Liz Robinson to serve. First touch, back row, Bailey. Porter setting up Mia, who puts it over the net. Now Jackson with a chance. Shyla May, cross set. Bella Santamaro punches it over the net from dead center. Evanston receives well. Mia Barker, left sideline, looking for the back row, denied by Clemmer. Cross set, left side, Carson Breeding. Hard hit at the back row, kept alive by Bailey Critchfield. Left side, Mia Barker, off of the fingertips of the block, still on the Jackson side. Carson Breeding goes off the Evanston block, and it lands on the right sideline. Red Devils get the point. Lily Johnson and Stacia Barker, it looked like, to my eyes, on the block. Mia Barker to serve for Evanston. First touch, back row, Clemmer. May goes left side, Carson Breeding, blocked by Stacia. Still on the Jackson side, and they're not going to clear it over the net. Stacia puts Evanston on top 4-3 with her 5th block of the match. Mia Barker to serve. First touch, Breeding, back row. May runs up and passes to Robinson, who goes desperation clear out from the back row. Red Devils getting attacked, left side, Emily Freeland lightly over, and Evanston gets the point. Jackson in the net trying to defend the Freeland kill, or the Freeland attack. 5-3 Red Devils on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Mia Barker to serve. First touch, back row, Robinson. May goes Breeding, left sideline, pushes it over with 2 hands, and it's into no man's land on the far side, the 10-foot stripe. Dead center, 5-4 after the 8th kill by Carson Breeding. Rachel Clemmer to serve for Jackson. First touch, back row, Stacia, who is waiting on it. Porter goes to Mia from the back row. She can't get it over the net. 5-5. Jackson knotting it up early here in the 4th. Jackson trying to force a 4th set. Evanston trying to punch their ticket to the semifinals at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Served by Clemmer for Jackson. First touch, Critchfield, back row. Right side, Stacia, light hit down on the near side of the 10-foot stripe. Great shot selection by Stacia Barker. instead of dropping the hammer like we've seen her do so often for her 10th MyLocalRadio.com kill of the match, she just lightly taps it over from the right sideline and drops it down on the near side of the 10-foot stripe. Served by Stacia Barker. First touch, back row. Jackson, left side, breeding attack off the fingertips of the block and down on the Evanston side of the court despite a diving Emily Freeland trying to get there. 6-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy board as we're all knotted up. Served by Jackson, received by Critchfield. Sent back over by Emily Freeland, looking for the back line. Denied by Robinson. Left side, Carson Breeding. Blocked by Evanston and down on the 10-foot stripe. Abby Rigby with another big one. That's her 6th block of the match. And the Red Devils up 7-6 as the block party chant goes out. And now you've got Jaylee Critchfield checking in for Lily Johnson. Mia Barker will come out as well as Lily Johnson. So you got Savannah Novakoski and Caitlin DeRue also checking in with Critchfield, who gets an ace. It goes off of Clemmer's right shoulder and over the back line. 8-6 Red Devils after the 3rd ace by the freshman. Jaylee lets it fly. Clemmer calms it down. May backs our dead center set to Breeding. It goes off of Bailey in the right corner and over the back line. As soon as it goes off of her, she lets out a scream in light frustration and then puts her hands over her face and laughs about it with her teammates. 8-7 as Breeding will serve. Critchfield with the diving dig. Jaylee back set right side. Emily Freeland block and down in the back row. Jade Ridgway ties it up for Jackson. That is her 1st block of the match. And it's 8-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Served by Breeding. First touch, Freeland, back row, right side. Jaylee setting up Savannah Novakoski off of the block and over the right sideline. Savannah launched that attack from center left and aimed towards the block. The block deflected it over the right sideline, and Evanston gets the lead thanks to the kill by Savannah Novakoski. That is her 5th of the match. Served by Emily Freeland. Knuckleball, back row, first touch Breeding. Left side, Robinson, blocked by Evanston, down in the back row. Abby Rigby yet again, her 7th block of the match. And the Red Devils up 10-8. Freeland to serve. And first touch just on the far side of the 10-foot stripe is Breeding. Right side, Ridgway lightly hits it over the net. Critchfield crosses it, calms it down, cross set over to Savannah Novakoski, off of Carson Breeding and over the back line. Red Devils stretch the lead out to 3 here in set 4. Emily Freeland to serve again. First touch, back row, Breeding. It's an over return on the Evanston side, pushed over by Rigby. Over return, Rigby off of Jackson and over the left sideline. A diving Grace Regan tried to get to it. It's off her fingertips and over. Red Devils up by 4. And they're traditionally against this Jackson team, if they can get up by 5, that's where things kind of start to settle down a little bit for Evanston. Served by Freeland over the back line. That'll bring up Bella Santamaro to check in, and Dylan Vizoski to serve. She was serving during a great run during set 3 for Jackson. Served by Vizoski, first touch, Critchfield back row. Jaylee setting up Stacia, blocked by Bella Santamaro, who puts it right back and deposits it in the Evanston 10-foot stripe. Bella Santamaro. Listen to this, 3 blocks, 11 kills for her. Dylan Vizoski to serve again. First touch, back row, Freeland, it's creating out of bounds, but kept in by Mia, but they're not going to clear it on the third hit. Rigby couldn't square up that third hit, and it's a point for Jackson. Served by Vizoski, down by 1 here in set 4. And that's an ace. A diving Bailey Critchfield couldn't get to it on the 10-foot stripe. And it goes off of another Red Devil and give the ace to Vygotsky. That is her first of the match. 12-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Served by Dylan Vygotsky. First touch, Critchfield back row. Jaylee back set right side, Savannah Novakoski, and deflected over the back line. Savannah puts Evanston back on top with her 6th MyLocalRadio.com kill of the match. Bailey Critchfield to serve. First touch, back row, it's an over return. Nope, it's short of the net. Ace for Bailey. That's her 2nd of the match. And the Critchfield sisters now combined for 5. Bailey, the white jersey libero, bounces it around with 2 hands on the left sideline. Runs up and lets it fly. First touch, back row, Vygotsky. Left side, Robinson. Over the right line is the call, and they stick with it. 15-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Critchfield to serve. That's a light serve looking at the 10-foot stripe, kept alive by Clemmer. May setting up Santamaro, who pushes it over the net. And the Red Devils get called for a lift. Might be a bit of a makeup call, as that last point that Evanston got, that Evanston was awarded for going long, it looked like it might have dropped in. But now things are kind of all set up as the serve by Shyla May, kept alive by the Bronx, put back over by Evanston, and it is going to be Savannah Novakoski who puts it over with 1 hand, bounces it off with 2 Bronx, and it drops into no man's land. Red Devils up 16-13 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Kenzie Porter to serve. Winner of this game will play Star Valley at 4 o'clock tonight. The loser will play in a loser out, winner advances game against Green River at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Bella Santamaro goes through the Evanston block dead center and drops it down on the right sideline. Santamaro with 12 kills in the match, and that'll bring up Liz Robinson to serve for Jackson. Knuckleball in the back row, first touch Critchfield. Porter cross set, right side Stacia Barker off the top of the net and on the Jackson side. Left side Carson Breeding, great read by Mia Barker in the back row. Bat set, right side Lily Johnson off of Robinson, and the 3rd hit cleared out from the back row. Freeland comes it down. Porter passes it right back to Freeland in the back row, and she puts it over the net. Here comes Santamaro again. Dead center. This time she goes left sideline. Santamaro cuts the gap to 1. 16-15 on the 13th kill by Bella Santamaro here on the run. Liz Robinson to serve. First touch Freeland, back right corner. Mia passes to Stacia with a foot on the 10-foot stripe. She clears it out. Shyla May setting up Bella again, and she goes through the block and down on the far side of the 10-foot stripe, and it's all knotted up at 16. 3-0 run. Lizzie Robinson to serve again. Red Devils need to stop the run here. Serve by Robinson, first touch back row, Critchfield. Left side, Stacia Barker off the block and out of bounds. Stacia takes the lead for Evanston. Her 11th kill of the match. Stacia quietly chasing Bella Santamaro for the game lead in that. Mia Barker to serve. First touch back row, Clemmer. May setting up Santamaro, dead center, blocked by Stacia back on the Jackson side. Now Carson Breeding will take a crack at it. Back row dig, Freeland. Porter, cross set, Emily Freeland looking for the left sideline, deflected up by May. Santamaro pushes it over from the center. Red Devils with another chance. Stacia, light hit, looking for the 10-foot stripe, denied by May. Left side, Carson Breeding, over the back line. No, they give the point to Jackson. They say Evanston made contact, and it's tied at 17. Rachel Clemmer to serve. First touch, back row, left side, Freeland. Porter bobs it up high. Emily from the back row, looking for the back row of Jackson, denied. Left side, Breeding. Great dig in the back row by Critchfield. Dump set, Porter, and now Jackson with the chance. May, back set, right side, Robinson. Off of Mia Barker and out of bounds over the back line. Jackson takes an 18-17 lead. Clemmer to serve again for Jackson. Rachel Clemmer, the black jerseyed libero with the orange numbers. Lets it fly from the left sideline. First touch, Critchfield, back row. Porter bops it up high. Freeland from the back row, looking for the back sideline. Off of Clemmer and out of bounds. Emily Freeland with her 7th kill, ties it at 18. Bailey Critchfield checks out. And it looks like Abby Rigby will go in on the front row to join Emily Freeland. Back row, Stacia Barker to serve. Mia Barker will be back there with her. And Kenzie Porter there as well. Stacia with the serve. That one deflected high by Robinson. May goes Carson Breeding, left side. That one is off of, no, not off of any, oh. Carson Breeding went wide over the back line. So here's what happened. I thought there was no contact. It went wide over the back line. One referee, the stand judge, signaled that it was off of Evanston. The line judge, who had a better view, said there was no contact, and Evanston goes up 19-18 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Served by Stacia. At the back row, first touch, Robinson. May, left side, Carson Breeding, and that one off of Evanston. Kept alive by Stacia, unbelievable. But Lily Johnson can't square it up. She goes into the net. We're tied at 19. Stacia had to run out of bounds to keep that one alive. And now it will be Vizowski to serve for Jackson. Sliding dig in the back row by Critchfield. Porter goes to Freeland. 1 foot on the 10-foot line, and that one almost out of bounds. It kept alive by Jackson. The Bronx cleared out in desperation, and the Red Devils get called for a lift. Evanston cannot believe the call. It was Rigby who the call was made on. And Jackson takes a 20-19 lead. Served by Vizowski, kept alive by Evanston. Left side, Emily Freeland off of the tips of the net into the back row, off of a Jackson player and into the Jackson bench. Evanston ties it up at 20. Sorry, getting mixed up on my scoreboard plugin. 20-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Jaylee Critchfield to serve. Red Devils lead it 2-1. First touch, back row, Robinson. May, back set, right side. Sarah Robinson off of the net. It looked like it went off of the top of the net, and they're saying the call is on Evanston. They're saying Evanston blocked it out, so it's 21-20 Jackson. Served by Breeding. First touch, back row. Critchfield over, return out of bounds. Ace for Carson Breeding. Timeout, Coach Lawler. Red Devils need to talk it over. Some things have not gone their way, and they need to calm down and get a reset. They're down by 2, but lead it 2-1 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
As high school sports fans, we know that sometimes you have to drive a long way to get to the next game. If you find yourself on the side of the road, remember that Freeway Tire in Evanston offers service calls and roadside assistance 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's a great idea to have your vehicle serviced, tires checked, and oil changed to make sure it's in top shape before your next long drive. Visit Freeway Tire today, your locally owned and operated tire shop. Freeway Tire, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Jackson leads set 4, 22-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston leads it 2-1 though. And Evanston called the timeout. Jackson will serve. It'll be Carson Breeding, who just got an ace. First touch, back row, Critchfield. Jaylee, back set, right side, Emily Freeland looking for the back row, denied by Vizowski. Left side, Robinson over the back line. Red Devils get the point coming out of the timeout and cut the gap to 1. Late in set number 4. Emily Freeland to serve. Light serve, first touch Breeding in the back row. May cross set left side. Robinson off the Evanston block, still on the Red Devils side. Jaylee goes Savannah Novakoski, who pushes it over, looking for the back line, denied by Vizoski. Klemmer from the back row into the net. Red Devils tied up 22 all. It's 22 all here in set 4. Red Devils lead it 2-1. Timeout Jackson. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
Tournemtn Valley Federal Credit Union is a not-for-profit financial institution. When you become a member, you are an owner of the credit union. We believe in people over profit, and that impacts the way we do business from our overall structure down to the smallest detail. Our philosophy sets us apart, and we're here for you. Earn more with our high-yield checking account, start a savings goal, check out our competitive loans, and much more. Become a member today. We're a caring partner dedicated to your financial success. Member NCUA.
This fourth set coming down to the wire, much like the third set. Evanston won it 26-24, 27-25 that third set. It's 22 all here in the fourth set. Evanston with the 2-1 advantage. Emily Freeland to serve for the Red Devils. This one, first touch Klemmer, back row. May, back set, right side, Jade Ridgway, over the back line. Red Devils, 23-22. Freeland to serve again. This one on the way, and that one is deflected high by May, slapped over by Klemmer, kept alive by Critchfield. Jaylee, cross set, left side, Savannah Novakoski, down in the back row! Match point, Evanston! Savannah Novakoski does it again, late against Jackson. And the Red Devil student section is going crazy. 7 MyLocalRadio.com kills for Savannah. Emily Freeland to serve, match point for Evanston. Heading towards the right sideline, kept alive by Viskoski. May, cross set, left side, Robinson, kept alive by Critchfield. Over return into the net. And the Red Devils will have one more match point before Jackson is able to take it away. Serve by Dylan Vizoski. Timeout, Coach Lawler. We're going to keep it right here. And you hear the Red Devil student section going crazy. Evanston 1 point away from punching their ticket for the semifinals tonight at 4 o'clock against Star Valley. We'll have that on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN 99.1 FM. Also a reminder, after this, we'll have a quick post-game show. Then we're going to kick it over to Cullen Holt, where we will join him live from the 2A football quarterfinal in Lyman. Lyman versus Bighorn. So stay tuned for that. We got a great day of sports here on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN 99.1 FM. By the way, we're going to kick it over for our listeners on KNYN. Of course, My Local Radio, the stream will end, but you can catch the Bighorn Lyman stream on the other page. 24-23, set point for Evanston. Dylan Vizoski to serve for Jackson. This one, first touch, Critchfield, back row. Jaylee calms it down. Goes to Mia Barker, who puts it over the net. Kept alive by Jackson. Bella Santamaro, dead center, blocked by Evanston, down! Savannah Novakoski with the block, in Evanston wins the match. 3-1. And will take on Star Valley in the semifinals at 4 o'clock. Coach Tara Lawler comes up and gives injured Red Devil Hallie Brady a massive bear hug. And the Red Devils tap hands with Jackson. It'll be Jackson that plays Green River tomorrow at 9 a.m. in a winner moves on in the tournament. Loser, their season is over. And Evanston will play in the championship semifinal against Star Valley today at 4 o'clock. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to have our post-game show. Again, your final, Evanston wins it 3-1 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Red Devils! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Wow, what a match. Your final score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston wins it 3-1. Your final score as they are able to take care of Jackson in the first round of the 4A West Regional Tournament. The top 4 teams in this tournament will be the Western representatives of the 2021 state tournament in Casper next week. Evanston gets the win. They jog off the court. It's time for Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston. Will the Bronx and the Red Devils met for the third time in the regular season, in the, I guess you could say, official season this year. And both previously went 4 sets, Evanston winning. And it's eerily similar to what happened in Evanston a week ago. Red Devils dropped the first set 25-22, win set 2 25-18, and set 3 27-25, and win the final set 25-23 on a block by Savannah Novakoski. Let's go ahead and give you our stat report. First for Jackson, got 1 kill by Rachel Clemmer, an ace for Shyla May. By the way, these stats are not official, but they give you an idea of what's going on. Carson Breeding with 8 kills and an ace. Sarah Robinson with 6 kills. Jade Ridgway with 2 kills and a block. 2 kills for Katrina Carlson. An ace for Liz Robinson. And Bella Santamaro with 13 kills and 3 blocks. She leads the team and leads the game as well. For the Evanston Red Devils, 3 aces from Jaylee Critchfield. Stacia Barker, 11 kills and 5 blocks. Mia Barker with 6 kills and a block. Emily Freeland, 7 kills. Mackenzie Porter, 1 kill and 3 aces. Lily Johnson, 2 kills and 4 blocks. Abby Rigby with a kill and 7 blocks. Savannah Novakoski with 7 kills and a block. Of course, that block to win it. That is your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. And now we got to give out our Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game. And we are going to give it, I think we got to give it to Savannah Novakoski. Jackson needed a point to take away a match point from Evanston. They go to their heavy hitter Bella Santamaro, who is almost unstoppable from dead center. Santamaro gets the hit that she wants from dead center, but is blocked by Savannah Novakoski, the junior, sends it off of the Jackson players towards the left sideline and down on the sports court on the Jackson side to win the match and punch Evanston's tickets towards the Western Regional Semifinals. That's your that's your Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum. Precision dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. Also, our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Main Street. That's going to do it for our broadcast today. Checking in with the MyLocalRadio.com chat room. I want to say hi to Kathy Kuntz. Faye Kudar says, go Bronx. To tell you what, the Bronx are a great volleyball team, and I personally will be rooting them on the rest of the way and hope that they are in that third place game tomorrow afternoon. Caden Fry, Kathy Kuntz, Tina Pruitt, also in the MyLocalRadio.com chat room. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Your final score, Evanston 3, Jackson 1, and Evanston will play Star Valley in the semifinals at 4 o'clock. We will have that live on MyLocalRadio.com and K89 99.1 FM. For our watchers on MyLocalRadio.com, this is going to do it for the broadcast. For our listeners on K9, we are going to send it straight to the football game, Lyman versus Bighorn in the 2A state quarterfinals. Cullen Holtz will be with you in a second. A big thank you to our producers in the studio, Mr. Sean Hando, as well as Colton Bagley. Also, a big thank you to our executive producer, Val Cook, our sales manager, Julie Burley, our sales associate, Miss Christine Wiley, as well as our office manager, Kayleen Anderson. Also, a big thank you to the rest of the My Local Radio Sports staff. We have the voice of the Valley, Mr. Cullen Holtz, who you'll hear in a minute on K9, as well as the voice of the Rich Rebels, Cody Olson, and the voice of the Preston Indians in Idaho, Mr. Dan Hubbard. I'm Elan Off saying we'll see you next time the ball flies, Evanston. We're in the semifinals. We'll take on Star Valley at 4 o'clock right here on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com. Thank you so much, and take care.
The preceding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on this First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston Red Devil Sports on MyLocalRadio.com. Until next time, go Devils!